up and welcome to A Confident Club Cuppa.
Hello there.
So Kelly, we've been talking in the last few Cuppas about the 4-step process for generating ideas and creating either a project or a presentation.
The 4 eyes.
4 eyes. And we'll remind you what they all are at the end in a funky village people style. But before we do, let's talk about the last one, which is called integration.
Yes, and what does that mean?
Well, on a previous couple, we talked about having illuminations and having green lights go off, or if you like, green traffic lights.
Capturing them.
Yeah, and like any classic brainstorming, which you are, I've checked since the last couple, you are allowed to say that, Curly. It's not politically incorrect. In a classic brainstorming thing, you'll know that you don't judge the ideas, it's quantity over quality. Integration is about quality now, right? It's like, what we're going to actually do. We've got all this information, we've got all these ideas, we've got a green light mind map. What are we actually going to do?
So how do you decide what you're going to do?
Well, I'm doing a show in Edinburgh in 2020, but I'm not going to rock up. Michael McIntyre does not rock up at the O2 Arena and do 90 minutes of brand new stuff. He tries that out in a little room above a pub, doesn't he? Well, I'm going to do the same. So for the next year nearly, although it's less than a year now, scarily, I'm going to be integrating and testing these ideas by doing some chaos rehearsals and some more reformed and eventually full dress rehearsal with an audiences to get feedback.
So check him out if you're in Leeds.
For live, or check me out on that there line.
On that line. At the Woods in Chopin.
Yeah, and you'll see me integrating the performance at that point. So call that red light thinking, right? And I'll do a final mind map.
And that's getting feedback from other people as well.
Yeah, getting people, audiences trying out and saying to the audience, look, I'm still at green light thinking with this, and I want to know what I'm actually going to do. So, for example, I might say I might say this at the end, or I might say that at the end. Or I'm thinking about using this prop, right? What do you think? And then listen to them rather than listen to yourself. If they go, I hate that, don't put it in, or whatever. Or maybe
right, so based on all that, that's when you go red light and you say, right,
this is what I'm actually doing, and I'm going to do a full dress rehearsal of the actual thing.
Yeah.
Same with the project. So retailers out there, right? Great retailer, why do they sell strawberries in punnets, Curly?
I have no idea.
I've no idea, because I've got some in the fridge now. Well, they look good, but I don't know about you. With a family, when kids lived at home, right, before we got rid of them, that means we asked them to live. That sounds terrible, doesn't it? Anyway, before they moved out, we either had not enough strawberries or too many, and they'd all go off, right? So somebody said, a customer actually said, because they're the best people to integrate, said to one particular food retailer, why don't you sell these strawberries loose, like everybody else, right? And then we can just help ourselves, which they did.
All right,
But they tested it first, they just had a little space, right? Well, sales of strawberries went up 24% because people just, so they're still probably right at home, but help yourself, right? So what they did was to integrate that. They tried it, trialed it, and when it works now, let's do it everywhere. That's what integration's about. So you get it to the good as it can be, and you do in the theatre, it would be go full dress rehearsal and iron out any tiny little last things.
And so all this stuff we're talking about is what we should do with presentations as well, isn't it?
Projects, anything. So to help you remind that, this is the one for youngsters, village people, Kelly. I'm going to teach some actions. Now again, credit to Andy Green, who taught me this back in the day. Thank you, Andy. We've made some adjustments to it, but fundamentally it's his idea, so I very much appreciate it. Check him out if you want to have some great PR and some great ideas. So with credit to Andy Green, it goes like this, right? First step of this process is information. Right, and repeat.
Gather your information.
Yeah, don't build your part. Information, right? Incubation, sleep on it, right?
Yeah.
Illumination, light bulbs, green lights,
bulbs.
capture them, right? And lastly, what we've been just talking about now, get it all together, do your final dress rehearsal, then go do your show in Edinburgh, and that's called integration.
Brilliant.
I know, brilliant indeed.
I love it.
Thank you. I'm glad at least one person does. I'll see you there.
Bye.